Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, here with a little news. It's from the world of boxing, but it's not totally about a fight. Your boy Paulie Malignaggi said something that I thought over the weekend that was very significant. He said while he was over in England, he said he gets more love when he's over in England than he has in his whole career. All right? Think about that. Man, we've been fighting what? I haven't checked it, but give him 15 just to be safe. Been fighting 15 years, and he has to go to England to get love, right? Similar to Andre Ward, right? Who has to go to England to get love. Your boy Deontay Wilder doesn't get love here, right? But he's in Alabama and he's oblivious to what's going on around him. Once he starts fighting outside of Alabama, he's probably going to find out, hey, man, they don't like me here. We have to get a handle on this, right? We as Americans, we're very, very divided, and it's ridiculous. It's time to get a handle on that. I knew, right, that these guys have to go to England to be appreciated. Now, we have all these wonderful boxers here. Wonderful boxers, talented boxers, you know, all types with defense, with punching power, all these wonderful boxers. Over the weekend, you had Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, right? And these guys have to go to England to get love. Paulie Malignaggi, one thing we can all agree on. I mean, as a boxer, he just really feather fisted over the weekend. He lost another fight to a guy named Eggington, I think his name was, a body blow. He needs to stop fighting. But we do know that he has boxing knowledge. He can articulate, right? Bring it over to the fans. Good guy. I listen to when Paulie Malignaggi talks. I listen to when Teddy Atlas talks. Those guys know. Don't agree with them every single time, but I agree with them most of the time. Right? These kind of guys are a credit to us as Americans. So let's start respecting them. We don't have to send them somewhere else before they get loved. Right? It's ridiculous. Now, a lot of this stuff is because we're living in an age where everybody's opinion's out there right now. Right? That's another thing that's going on. Guys don't realize it because you're from this generation and you haven't seen anything else. Right? So you're kind of like, hey, I have to tweet. And then you lose your job because you're somewhere, your house gets robbed because you're telling people where you're at. Got to think about what you're doing, right? Slow down on that. You don't have to do anything. Who cares how many followers you have? Live your life. Think about it. Now, I'm not in here to preach nothing. I was just thinking that was some very significant news from Paulie Malignaggi, right? Now, while we're here and we're talking about how divided we are, have you guys been listening to the silence about the racist emails from Golden Boy Promotions? Right? See how silent it is? All these boxing channels, all these boxing information, websites, TV programs, right? One of the biggest promotion companies are writing emails with nigger in it, calling Al Heyman, the man behind the PBC series, right? Who's giving you the free fighting. A guy that's working for Ring Magazine writes racist emails over there. We're talking Ring Magazine, Golden Boy Promotions. They mentioned boxing scene. They said that in the emails, we're going to write in the next article, we're going to expose this Al Heyman of what he is, call him a nigger and Black Hitler. This is the guy who just gave you Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, right? Fonfara, Chad Dawson, and Leo Santa Cruz, and who did he fight? And your boy Frampton, Carl Frampton. Deontay Wilder, Washington, and it's more to come. What the hell is wrong with everyone? Where is the outrage? What happens is what their plan is just don't say anything. No one's going to mention it. Just a few black folks. That's probably what they're saying. No one will be outraged at this because there's no empathy there. It's not happening to them. Who cares what we call the black dude? Right? Now, but I'm just gonna reiterate this. This is Golden Boy Promotions, one of the biggest. You're talking Ring Magazine, the magazine that we would tend to call the Bible, right? And now you're finding out that they are calling people out of their names, the N word or whatever you want to call it. And there's no one interested in this story. Now, That's just impossible. But I'm going to keep mentioning it at least once a month. Probably won't mention it every week, but I'm going to mention it once a month for sure, because it's something that has to be said. Now, they haven't said anything about it. Now, wouldn't you think, this is what I was hoping for, Canelo's fighting Chavez. They're going on the big tour, promoting the fight. That would be a good opportunity to distance yourselves from someone, to address this and distance yourselves from something like that. They won't. Because you know why they won't? Because they don't have to. No one is asking them the pertinent questions. And the guy who did ask them the question at one of the press conferences was thrown out. Now, in a perfect world, everybody would have left the press conference. That's what should happen. Everyone should leave. Similar to when you watch soccer in Europe and they throw bananas on the pitch, right? The brothers have to just go through that. Now, if I was one of them brothers, what I would do, I'm not going to say it here. But I know this: if my teammates wouldn't walk off the matter of fact, before me, my teammates wouldn't walk off the pitch before me, I'm not playing there no more. Period. Money doesn't matter. It's about you got to make a move before I do. It's about empathy. And we're going to have to get past this divide we have. But I don't want to get into it too far. I just want you guys to listen to the silence, because nothing is happening. And I'll go through some boxing news, scroll down there, and it's headlines about nothing. Just nothing, right? But we're talking about the biggest. I'm going to mention them again. Ring Magazine, boxing scene. They mentioned them in boxing scene. So boxing scene should be like, hold up, dude. We don't know nothing about. We don't know you, right? And if Golden Boy can't, this email was written to them from this guy from Ring Magazine, right? Golden Boy needs to have an email saying something to the 10 minutes later, right back to the guy saying this. Dude, I don't even know you. Or I don't know, man, you ain't never talked like that before. What's wrong with you today? What you taking? They got an email like that, then they're clean. Then I wouldn't have a problem with it. We can just focus on this one guy. But until that happens, you should want to address this, Golden Boy. Oscar De La Hoya, right? You just came out of all of these things that you've done. I don't want to put it out there because it's out there. Everybody knows about you. You just you just had drunk driving the other day, not too long ago. Wouldn't you want to come out and distance yourself from something like that? But the reason why it won't happen, again, is because he doesn't have to. There's no one outraged by it. There's no one who cares. And that is a shame. Let's get that together, y'all. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, and I'm up out of here.